Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news, so guys, hold on to your hats because what I'm about to tell you could shake up the NFC West in a way we haven't seen in a long time. Rumors are swirling around a blockbuster trade that could change the entire complexion of the 49ers defense. And honestly, it's exciting to even talk about this. Word has it that the Detroit Lions are considering trading Hutchinson, their star edge rusher, to the San Francisco 49ers. Now, before you get too excited, let's break down what this really means, why it's happening, and how it could propel us even closer to another Super Bowl appearance. First off, Hutchinson has been nothing short of a force since he entered the league in 2022. The guy is a true difference maker on the edge, and with his production and talent, he's been drawing a lot of attention. The Lions, sitting at 9-5 and fighting for their playoff lives, are reportedly looking to free up cap space after extending Jared Goff and to secure some additional picks for their secondary after their Amon-Ra St. Brown extension. Essentially, Detroit is in a bit of a cap crunch, $12 million over the cap, according to Over the Cap, and that's forcing them to make some tough decisions. They need draft capital and salary cap flexibility, and Hutchinson, with his massive potential and elite stats, has become the trade chip that could help them rebuild other areas of the team. Now, what about the 49ers? Well, with a record of 10-4 in the NFC West, our defense has been playing at a high level, but we're always looking for ways to get better, especially when it comes to pass rush. Ricky Pearsall's injury in Week 16. He's out with a knee issue, and Dre Greenlaw's impending free agency have made us think about how we can fill those gaps effectively. Hutchinson, with his ability to rush the passer, would be the perfect complement to Nick Bosa. And let's be honest, Bosa recovering from his hamstring strain, which kept him out of a couple of games, means we need that extra pass-rushing threat to keep our defense formidable in the playoffs. Hutchinson's stats are simply eye-popping for a player in his third season. In 2025, he's already amassed 13 sacks in just 14 games with 82 pressures, placing him in the top tier according to PFF's advanced metrics. His pass rush grade, an impressive 89.6. He's also forced 5 fumbles, deflected 7 passes, and racked up 98 tackles. When you look at his EPA per pressure, a staggering 19, it shows how disruptive he's been on the field. Across his career, he's accumulated 42 sacks, 312 tackles, and 112 QB hits. His ability to consistently pressure the quarterback has made him one of the league's most feared young pass rushers. If we compare Hutchinson to other top-tier edge rushers, he's right up there with the best. Think along the lines of Max Crosby at his peak. Hutchinson's ability to limit yards after contact, only 19 yards YAC allowed on runs he's defended, sets him apart. His run defense is solid, averaging just 2.7 yards per stop, and he's been a key factor in the Lions' improved trench play, helping them boost their win rate by over 16% when he's on the field. The potential impact of adding him to our front seven is huge. With Bosa and Hutchinson rushing the passer, opposing quarterbacks are going to have nightmares. Their tandem could elevate our sack rate from around 7.2% to nearly 9%, making our pass rush one of the most feared in the league. The Lions' motivations for trading Hutchinson are clear. They're in a playoff push, but with their cap situation, they're $12 million over the limit. They need to make some smart moves. Plus, they're eyeing some secondary help, especially after extending Amon-Ra St. Brown, and need draft capital to do so. The emergence of players like Dondre Davenport as a potential second edge rusher indicates their shifting focus toward their offense and secondary for now. Diana Rossini has also noted some discontent in Detroit regarding contract negotiations, especially after Hutchinson's All-Pro snub, which could be a sign that the team is ready to move on and focus on a rebuild. So how does this impact us? Well, if Hutchinson joins the 49ers, it's a game changer. Imagine a front featuring Bosa and Hutchinson, two of the most explosive pass rushers in the league, working together to dominate offensive lines. The combo could push our sack rate well above 9%, forcing quarterbacks into quicker throws or turnovers. And with our secondary, especially if we can add more depth in the offseason, this defensive front would be a nightmare for any offense, especially in high-stakes playoff games. Let's talk about the specifics of how Hutchinson's presence could transform us. Right now, our pass rush has been solid but not elite. Adding a guy like him would boost our pass rush win percentage, making it much harder for quarterbacks to sit back comfortably. We'd see fewer scramble plays, with the scramble rate dropping from the current 8%, a number that gives offenses extra chances on broken plays, to a much lower figure. That's huge, especially against teams like the Rams, where Matthew Stafford's QBR of 86 and his 30 touchdown passes make him a dangerous opponent. Hutchinson's ability to create pressure and force errant throws could be the difference in playoff games where every possession counts. And let's not forget the impact on our run defense. Hutchinson's versatility allows him to contribute significantly against the run as well, adding around 0.9 run stops per game. Without Greenlaw, who's likely to hit free agency, our linebacker core loses some of its run defense juice. Hutchinson's addition would help us keep opponents under 4 yards per carry, making it difficult for teams to establish a consistent ground attack, which is vital when facing teams like the Seahawks with Metcalf or the Eagles with Jalen Hurts running and passing. From a broader perspective, this move would also boost our Super Bowl odds significantly. As of the latest betting lines, the 49ers are sitting at around plus 1,200 odds, but with Hutchinson on board, those numbers could jump to plus 600, according to DraftKings. That's a massive leap, reflecting how much this kind of talent infusion can swing the postseason landscape. The extra pass rush could be the key to unlocking a playoff run that ends with our 7th Lombardi Trophy, something that's been a goal of ours for quite a while now. Looking back at similar trades, like the Seahawks acquiring Jadeveon Clowney in 2019, which instantly boosted their pass rush and helped them make a deep playoff run, it's clear how a top-tier pass rusher can be an X-factor. Hutchinson, in particular, with his ability to generate pressure, averaging over 3 sacks in a game multiple times, could be that missing piece that elevates our defense from good to legendary. His presence would also allow Reddick to shift more into coverage roles, making our front even more unpredictable for offenses. In the bigger picture, this move would send a message to the entire league. The 49ers are serious about contending for another Super Bowl. It's about stacking the front and creating chaos in the pocket. The NFC West would feel the heat, especially considering how Hutchinson's addition could tip the scales against divisional rivals like the Seahawks or even the Eagles in the postseason. His ability to disrupt the game from the edge aligns perfectly with our defensive philosophy: pressure the quarterback, force turnovers, and dominate the line of scrimmage. In conclusion, if the rumors are true and this trade goes down, it's not just a splash move, it's a statement. The 49ers would be setting themselves up for a potential dynasty, with a front 7 that's among the best in the league, capable of wreaking havoc on any team. It's a bold move, but one that could pay off hugely in the end. The Lions might be sacrificing a star, but for the 49ers, adding Hutchinson could be the final piece they need to finally lift the Lombardi once again. The NFC West, the NFC, and the entire league better watch out, because this could be the start of something truly special. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the 49ers. Do you think Hutchinson is the perfect fit? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in red and gold? This move could redefine our season, and I'm eager to see what you all think. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. We're on the cusp of something big, and it's just getting started. Let's go Niners.